Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today I'm going to do a psychic prediction for the past, the present, and the future, a very traditional tarot reading. And take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. I will timestamp each of the segments so that you can watch whichever segment you might be interested in or watch all of the above. So let's get started, and let's start with the past. Libra, let's see what your cards are saying for the past. Let's see what Spirit wants for you. I have these big oversized cards. I haven't used these cards forever. They were the cards I used all the time for years. And when I used to do personal readings, because they're oversized, so it was kind of fun. I let people pick these kind of giant cards. So I do love them. They kind of have a special place in my heart from years ago. Spirit, I ask that you guide my Libras. Please tell me about their past. What is it that you think that they have learned? What lessons have they taken away from it? What is it that you want them to know? I am listening for them now. I have an Emperor. I have a Hierophant. I have a Lover's card. Beautiful. So the first thing that came into me was this kind of knowledge about yourself, this feeling of, I know that I'm connected to the spirit world. I know that I have this great capacity to love in my life is coming into me. I do feel like I had a great love in the past. I do feel like I have a soulmate energy that I had spent with. And I even may have been married to this person with that Hierophant. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for me? What is it that you want from me? I have a Healer. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey. I feel like because of what you've gone through, there's a sense of whatever, I thought this was the love of my life. It could have been a fairy tale wedding. It could have been years and years with somebody, children, a home, that kind of energy. And then maybe it didn't last. I got a divorce. I struggled, but I healed. And now there's this sense of I can help others. There's this sense of I'm able to share my experience with others. I'm able to tell people that, you know what, life goes on, you know, just move on. So there's an incredible sense of you learning from your past so that you can heal others, for sure. I have love. Love is the greatest of successes on the path to prosperity. I think you have learned that, but I think it's more in connection to loving yourself. I feel that you're not the same person that you used to be, Spirit just said. You've changed tremendously. You have learned from past mistakes, but the most important thing you have gotten out of this is that you know that you just want to love people, okay? Like it's not worth it to not. It's not worth it to not put love out into the universe. It's not worth it to you to not surround yourself with people that have loving energy, caring energy. They're using the word hide to me. So there's a feeling of, I learned through someone that if I hide my feelings or I hold back my feelings, I'm the one who gets hurt. So I think that through that experience, you were able to identify within yourself that I have to be honest with myself first. So whatever those hidden feelings were, I had feelings for somebody, it blew up in my face, I held back, whatever. It's a feeling of what I learned from that is I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to hold back who I love, when I love, what my feelings are. Good for you. I have closed-minded. Sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. Boy, I'm going to say that I'm not going to say that you were closed-minded as much as circumstances and events prevented you from achieving something that you wanted to achieve. I couldn't go to college because I couldn't afford to go to college. I had to go to work right away. I had a baby right away. So I feel that it's not that you were closed-minded. It was a missed opportunity to you, that there is a time and a place that maybe you thought, I wish that I had done that. I wish I had done that when I was younger. I wish that I had, moved ahead in that area that I thought that I would be. It just came into me as, like I always thought I was going to be a nurse. I always wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't take advantage of the time and space that I wanted to go to nursing school, something like that. So it's like a missed opportunity, but don't have regrets. I mean, that's something that we can't, do. And you can change at any time. I mean, if that's something you still want to do, then you can change at any time. I have the Moon. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Four of Cups. And I have a Seven of Cups. Two things came into me. The first thing that came into me was I have struggled in the past on my own. Being single mother, single parent. I've just struggled. I've had a hard time financially, emotionally, doing it all myself. But I never gave up with that Knight of Pentacles. I never gave up, and I am assured of myself. I looked at the opportunities. I looked at my choices. I made some better choices for myself. And I tried to constantly look at what was ahead of me as opposed to kind of being in a pity pot or staying in a woe is me energy. So I do feel like you pulled yourself up and out of something. I do feel like it took a tremendous effort to change, but it was a struggle. Absolutely. I can feel that through a series of events and better choices, you made up your mind that you're going to live a better life. And I feel like whatever that was, you are on the other side. Your past is sharing with you that you had to go through that in order to be the person you are today. And that's okay. I have these scars and wounds run deep. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Somebody hurt you. Somebody wounded you. It took you a long time to recover, they're saying. Now that's coming into me even as not only an emotional setback, but a physical setback. I became sick. I broke my back. I broke I had back injuries. I had leg injuries. It took me forever to heal. So there's a sense of a setback, like a major setback in your life that might have taken a year out of your life to heal or more. So maybe you still even feel the wounds today from that particular injury, but it does feel like it was a setback for sure. Working hard at pulling yourself out of it. It's okay. You did it. We are divine counterparts. That's coming into me as I always felt like this soulmate or twin flame would be in my life forever. And you could have a sense of somebody from your past that you will love forever, no matter what. You had a child together. You were married for many, many years. You were childhood sweethearts. You went in different directions. But it feels like there's somebody out there from your past that there's this tremendous feeling of connection. And nobody can ever take that away from us, Spirit's saying. No matter what happens in our lifetime, we will always have that. We will always share what we shared together. And nobody knows the extent of that emotion, Spirit's saying. I have stepping out of your comfort zone. Spirit's saying, it's a little bit of, it took me a while. It might not have been when you were younger. It may have been when you were in your 30s or 40s. That you tried something that you never thought you'd try. I feel like it's connected to your health. It could be I lost a lot of weight and then I started doing something. I ran a marathon. I trained for a marathon. I feel like it's something that I really pushed myself to achieve that I never in a million years thought that I could. So whatever that is, I feel like that was something that you had to do. It was like, if I can do this in my lifetime, I can do anything. So setting some kind of big goal for yourself Going back to school, Spirit just said. Some of you going back to school later in life and achieving that goal that you always wanted to achieve. So it's a feeling of I did it. The dark night of the soul. I'm going to say I've struggled with my past. I am. I'm going to say that, but I'm going to say more childhood wounds. I'm going to say bad decisions. I wish I could take it back. I was foolish. I was a kid, something along those lines. But you're not there today is what Spirit's saying. And they're saying that, you know, because of it, you have created a different life for yourself. And you may have changed like 100%. You may not even be the same person that you were. You've removed something significant from your life. So if there's something that you've removed, I no longer drink, I no longer smoke, I've been in recovery for years. I removed the person that was, you know, like the albatross around my neck. You've removed something significant from your life in order to free yourself, is how Spirit is saying. So we're going to move into your present. I'm going to put the timestamps in the description so you can jump to your timestamp now. We'll see you then. Spirit, please share with me Libra's present energy. What is it that you have them working on? What is it that you need them to know? What is going on in their energy around them? I have a 5 of Swords. I have a High Priestess. And I have a Page of Cups. The first thing that came into me was you are no longer battling something that used to bother you, that you're either getting very good at letting go, okay, things that you can't control. I loved the High Priestess coming into me because it was, I'm focusing on my intuition. I'm focusing on my spiritual growth. I'm focusing on being present, they just said. And that Page of Cups is coming into me today as I'm learning to love myself more. So the combination of I'm letting go, I'm loving myself more, I guess I feel like I'm being more present. I'm feeling my feelings. It would be a good way for me to say it. So let's see what they have for you. Spirit, please share with me. I have wise counsel, seeking counsel from trusted friends, mentors, getting advice. I feel a combination of both. I get advice from my spirit guides, and whether it's people like me or other spirit guides, friends, family, but I also feel like people are seeking you as a counsel, that your past has helped heal you in so many ways that now people are being kind of drawn to you and asking you questions, and you're like this light, you know, that the moths are coming to. So it is an incredible sense of people seeking your wise counsel, which I feel really nice about. I have new heights. Let your connection with Spirit ground you as you reach the sky in your growth potential. As you are growing spiritually, you are feeling more in power, is how it's coming into me. You didn't realize how capable you are, they just said. You didn't realize how much you have to offer or how much you have to give. So there's almost a feeling of getting to know yourself better. Maybe you thought you knew yourself, but you could be at the peak of, I'm really getting to know myself right now in the present. And I'm realizing every day that I'm growing. I'm growing stronger. I'm growing wiser. I'm smarter than I've ever been. Beautiful. I have behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth, and be okay not knowing, you giving up control. I like that. I also like this feeling of this vast universe energy, that you know that you're only like this, like one little speck in the universe, and that there's so many moving parts and pieces, and like, who are you to the moving parts and pieces, and how does this all connect? So I feel like you are on this incredible learning curve about yourself, your connection to others, your connection to spirit. And I feel like it's starting to make sense to you, and you're using it, whether you're manifesting, whether you are raising your vibration, maybe you are, they're saying exploring things, the way you're exploring things. Maybe you're studying something, maybe you're trying new things, learning new things. But you're kind of this, you're just a little speck of dust. We all are in this kind of vast universe. So you're like, well, why am I here? What's my purpose? So that's probably what you're working on the most right now. I have channeling, receiving messages from spirit. How gorgeous. The letter C could be in your life, somebody important. You're focusing your energy, and you give a healing energy off. So definitely am feeling that 100%. Okay. Whether you're a light worker, an empath, intuitive, you are receiving the messages. You might not be receiving them the same way I am. Maybe you are just more in tune with your intuition. Maybe you're trying to learn how to trust your intuition a little bit more, something along those lines. I have the letter R. Relax, get more rest, take time for you. Okay, loving yourself more, planning a vacation. I don't think it's selfish in the present for you to put yourself first. Maybe it's the first time in your life that you're putting yourself first. Maybe it's the first time you're saying to yourself, I deserve to be happy before anybody else, and that's okay. I have the letter I, inspiration. Creative projects, expressing yourself, being creative, finding out what makes you tick. Okay, the God-given talent, Spirit just said. You know, like, what are your hidden talents? What are things that you love to do that at this stage in your life you have the time, the resources, the energy to pursue those things? Spirit, one more, please. I have the letter K, kindness. Having compassion, doing a good deed, and giving and receiving more. I want it to be equal. Whoever's in my life, I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I'm tired of being taken for granted. I'm putting more boundaries around myself. Okay, good for you. All right. So you don't mind being kind to others, but you want it to be reciprocal. You want, whether it's friends or family, it's like, hey, I'll give you the shirt off my back, but you know, when I need you to be there for me. I have fast changes. You'll be leaving a job suddenly, getting over one quickly. You're go with the flow, they're saying. Okay, your work may change. Your work may change. You may shift in your work for those of you that work. Not necessarily companies, but maybe they just give you a different position within the company, different responsibilities. Maybe you're moving up, something like that. But we could have just kind of a shift around the kind of work that you're doing. I've got jumpers back here. I'm going to do that. I have brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. Follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Follow your brilliance. Okay. Spirit's saying this is a time for you to shine in the present. You're identifying your hidden talents. You may have put a lot more energy in the past into somebody else, and now it's a time for you to put into yourself. So that feels like I am focusing on my brilliance. I love that. I love it. I have a great match. You are on the verge of finding a perfect work for you, or even a perfect connection. Business, it could be business. Don't give up. Could be a partner. It could be a partnership in a business. It could be somebody helping you with your work in some way. It could be new management coming in, new boss, something like that with your work. It also is feeling like a new partnership, a emotional partnership. Our hearts are combining, that we are finding each other now. So your brilliance is shining, and it's attracting this love to you, is how that just came into me. Spirit, please share with me. What else do you need us to know in the present? What is it that you want me to hear? I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Messenger. I have a Knight of Wands. This came into me as you no longer want to fight. You know, you're not interested in fighting with anybody. You're not interested in a battle. The fights are over. Like, you just walk away, you know, head held high. Like, I don't have the energy for this. Okay. I'm not going to combat with somebody that I can never win. All right. So I feel like you know that about yourself. You've been through too many battles. And they're saying that it's more about in the present you learning to walk away. Okay. So you walk away from the battles, you know, you pick your battles. I kind of smiled when the messenger came in because I asked Spirit, what's the messenger? And they said, you are the messenger. You are meant to be a messenger. You are meant to share Spirit's messages of love, Spirit's messages of forgiveness, helping, aiding, kindness. So you are meant to be a messenger, a light messenger. So I see myself as a messenger. I say that all the time. The only reason why I'm here is I'm a messenger. These are not my messages. These are Spirit's messages. So some of you are being called to be a messenger in the present. That was beautiful. And then I had this beautiful Knight of Wands, which is, you can see it's like a jumping for joy. It's a happiness. I feel like I'm finding myself. I feel, and I don't care how old you are, I feel like this could be the happiest time of your life personally. Okay. I'm not talking about a relationship. I'm not talking about, you know, what you want in the future. It's like personally right now, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a good place. I love myself. I'm passionate about my work. I'm passionate about things that I want to learn and do. And it just felt like I'm happy with myself in the present. So I think that's a beautiful, a good feeling for me. So let's head into the future and let's see what Spirit has for you there. Spirit, I ask for messages for my Libras for their future. What are the predictions that you have for them? What is coming their way? What is it they need to know and hear at this time? I have an Ace of Wands. I have a 6 of Cups. And I have a 5 of Wands. Spirit said, you continue to battle your fears, okay? The fears of the unknown, the fears of success, they're saying, the fears of wants. Am I going to have enough? Is there going to be enough? Financial fear, something along those lines. They're saying that the 6 of Cups is sharing with me that what you always wish for is on its way. Okay. And how it's going to come into your life is with this Ace of Wands. It's follow your dream, follow your passion. Okay. Put your energy into who you are and what you're meant to be. All right. And when those fears and those thoughts come in, they say, remind yourself of how far you've come, that you have survived. They're saying that the worst is over, that only things in your future are going to get better. So there's a lot of fond memories with that 6 of Cups. And there's a lot of, I still struggle with insecurity in some way. So that could be something that you're still working on. You have been working on, and you know that about yourself. But they want you to focus on that passion, that the passion inside of you is what is projecting you into the future. It's your future, it's your future calling, it's your future purpose, something like that. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle. From signs you are getting, pay attention to the coincidences that you are experiencing. It came into me more as I can see now how my past has shaped me. I can see now that something that happened years and years ago, I understand that is why that happened. That's why someone was removed from my life. That's why I had to move. That's why I had to change jobs. I only see it now in the future. So there's this feeling of, at the time, I thought, okay, why is this happening to me? It might have been really uncomfortable. It might have been for the worst. But in the future, it's for the best. So there's a sense of putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Like, I did this, and then this, and this, and then look at where I am. It all worked out for the best. I have a give and take. Be open to giving and receiving. Keep the flow of abundance going. Give somebody a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So a relationship coming into your life that has a lot more give and take. A lot more give and take. And they're saying stability. Okay, so it's more stable than maybe what you had in the past. So there's an incredible sense of, this is what I've always wanted, with that Six of Cups again. I have strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get advice. Okay, seek advice from someone who is already there. So it is a feeling of, how do I get out of this energy to, they're saying, rely on myself, that I don't want to rely on somebody else in my future. I want to love somebody, but I don't want to have to rely on somebody. I need a plan. So this could be, I planned financially for my future. I have savings, investments, retirement fund, my Social Security, my home is paid off, I have no debt, so it's like I planned for that because I didn't want to rely on somebody. So that tells me that what you're working on, I guess it's going to pay off for you in the future, that you're building a future stability for yourself in some way. So work on that. That's good. I have a prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. That feels like a prickly situation within a family. It feels as if it could be around inheritance. It could be around the sale of a parent's home, a fight with a sibling. And I feel like you, unfortunately, may be the mediator. You may be the peacemaker. You're always the peacemaker. You're always the one that brings everybody together for this sense of fairness, okay? So you've got something ahead of you that could be uncomfortable, but just know that it will work out for the best, that that you're the one who's going to make sure that everybody's okay at the end of the day. But it is a feeling that it all falls on your shoulders, that maybe you're the one that has to take care of mom or dad's estate. You're the one that has a sick child, and, it falls on you somehow. So there's some kind of responsibility that might be unexpected, but you're the best one to handle it, Spirit's saying. I have an ending. You leave a position, an opportunity. I feel like you're leaving something that no longer serves you. You could be changing careers. You left a company. You could have left because you just really weren't happy there. And it is a sense of, I've got to put that behind me. I've got to be happy. If I'm not happy all day long and I come home with that energy, it's not going to serve anybody. So it's something that doesn't serve you, that you're smart enough to say, I'm going to put an end to this. I have perspective. It's a black swan. I like that. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light. Putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, being very mature in that sense, very forgiving, they're saying. I'm going to say let bygones be bygones. There's something going on around you that is a sense of forgiveness of somebody that you thought you'd never forgive or have an opportunity to say goodbye to, or say goodbye to with forgiveness. Could be a family member. It could be a past lover. But I feel like there's closure for you for the first time in a long time with this particular person. Spirit, please share with me. I have illumination. Something hidden is coming to light. You find out something new about a new job, an opportunity, or someone lends you a hand. So this give and take, this feeling of a shared responsibility, Spirit just said, somebody or people in your life that are there to help you, okay? Children, family, a lover, a partner, a spouse, that they are there to help you. You are not alone. You're not going to just survive. You're going to thrive, they're saying. Okay. So we could have some challenges ahead. It could be an illness. It could be something that is really life-threatening and very scary. And they're saying that you will not be alone. You will not be alone. They will surround you with love and support, and you will get through this, and you will not be alone. They are sharing with me. Spirit, please share with me. I have protection. You're being protected from a difficult situation. Your spirit guides, your angels, your lost loved ones. I feel a masculine energy in the spirit world in particular that is protecting you. Could be a lost spouse. It could be a lost father, a brother. So, and they're even saying son. But there is a sense of no matter where you go, I will keep you safe. I will keep you from harm. Okay. So I feel a lot of protection around you between the growth spiritually, and whoever this angel, they're saying a dark angel, and I'm asking them what not, it's, dark angel to me means like lower vibration, but, I don't know, maybe in this lifetime, in this lifetime, that there was a sense of disconnect with this person. Maybe they weren't even in your life. Maybe it was a father that wasn't even in your life that's passed away today, that for some reason has become and assigned to you as your angel. But maybe in this lifetime, you weren't that close to them. Maybe that's why they're saying dark angel. That's the only thing I can think that Spirit's trying to share with me. I have success. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. We're going to achieve the success that we are dreaming about in the present. So what is it that you want? What is it that you're asking Spirit for? Because you are finding your way to the success that you want. Beautiful. Spirit, please share with me. I have reaping the rewards, accomplishing goals, blessing, abundance from your hard work. So in the future, whatever it is that you're doing today, there's a sense of it's going to pay off. You're going to be set. You're going to be stable. You're going to be financially secure. Okay. So some of those things are in your future. And sometimes when we're in the present, we're just so worried about, where we're going to end up. But they're letting you know that hard work pays off. Twirling about, feelings of bliss, gratitude, excitement for what's to come next, and filled with abundance. So in the future, you live in a state of gratitude. Gorgeous. You are filled with abundance. You're filled with this sense of, I can't wait to see what's coming next. I don't care how old you are. It's a sense of, I can't wait to see what's coming next. I'm excited about my life. I love my life. I love where I'm at. I love where I live, they're saying. I love my home. So it just feels like you have a lot of really good energy around you heading into the future here. Spirit, please share with me. What is it you want me to know? I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a 2 of Pentacles. And I have a Page of Wands. The 10 of Wands came into me as, it's not always easy. Okay. Yes, you're happy, but life happens and struggles happen. So it's not all like perfect. But you still believe in yourself. That Knight of Wands is, what? I just keep going with what makes me happy. And that I want you to focus on. I do have some juggling financially, but I could say that about anybody. It could be that it was more of a feeling of paying down debt. It was more of a feeling of even making choices even for my future, you know, like where am I going to be in another 10 years? Where am I going to be in another 20 years? So it was more of that kind of feeling. And then it keeps coming back to that page. Like you keep finding yourself again. You keep coming back with, what am I good at? Spirit just said. What is it that I want to be doing? Where am I putting my time? Where am I putting my energy? So I feel like over time, you just have felt and learned more and more about yourself. Like, this is what I like to do. These are the types of people I like to be with. This is where I want to put my energy and my time. And, you know, you put boundaries around the rest. So it is a feeling of you've narrowed it down to this is who I am. And this is what I love. And, you know, it takes time to figure that out. But it's not always easy. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Judgment. And I have a 4 of Wands. I do have the 7 of Swords kind of recurring with that energy I had a moment ago where I was able to have forgiveness for somebody that I thought I would never have closure with, okay? They lied to me. They cheated on me. They abandoned me. They stole from me. They took money from me. So there's the sense of closure. It could be a family member also. It could be because I do have an incredible sense of let bygones be bygones for the sake of the family, for the sake of your peace of mind, for the sake of your own future and your own, you know, mental health. And that Judgment says, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. Who am I to judge somebody else for what they did years ago? Okay. And then that beautiful 4 of Wands, which is a little bit of a happily ever after energy. I feel like I'm happy. I feel like I'm stable. I'm in love. I could be married. I'm in a committed relationship. And they're using the word blissful with me. So you could be blissfully happy in the future, and you could be, I don't know, you worked your whole life to get here is really how I feel. So good things are happening all around you. Let's see if there's anything about timing that's important that they should let you know. Anything about timing, energy, spirit. I have February being an important month, number 16. Okay. I have amazing chemistry, meeting somebody, but terrible timing. Maybe somebody came back around, you know, into your future. Maybe it didn't work out at a different time. It's not working out in the present, but in the future, they're coming back. I have 3 months from now, we could get some answers for something that we're seeking. And I have today, something big is happening today. I'm going to say bigger than that. I'm going to say you've learned how to live in the present. And maybe that's something you've been struggling with. But by the time you're in your future self, you have learned to stay in the day, and you've learned to stay in the present. And you really have this incredible sense of gratitude and a full life. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I hope you enjoyed your 3-part series. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Comment, claim it, own it. It's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolentpsychicmedium.com. Check out my second channel, everybody. I'll put the link in the description. Psychic Kathy Mamolen Pick-a Cards for some pick-a-card readings that I've recently uploaded. We'll see you all again real soon.